friends. Welcome to Happy Place Crafting, crafting therapy for the soul. I hope you all are doing terrific. I am doing just fabulous. Today is day 6 of September's Dear Prompt. Prompt cards plus art play equals a journal. And let's draw our prompts and get started so that maybe this doesn't take forever today. And I don't take up all your time. Let's try that one. Let's do that. Hopefully we had some good ones today. I kind of feel like it's always a crapshoot. Whether we're going to get a good one or not. Or an easy one, or one that's more challenging, that's for sure. There we go. We've got 4 cards. Let's zoom in and check it out. Alrighty, what do we have today? For color, we have worn leather chair. Love it. Absolutely love that. Okay. For action, we have smear. You know I do not love this one. This is not my thing. Okay, for element, we have black and white. That's going to be interesting with the brown leather. And for make, we have a cluster. Well, you know we're going to cheat with that one, right? Because we have a million clusters already made. All right. Okay, I know I have leather somewhere. If I haven't used it, let's see. Gosh, I haven't seen it in neutral. Aged. I haven't seen it in backgrounds either. I bet we used it. Oh wait, maybe it's in grunge. Let's look in grunge. Because I can't think of anywhere else it would be. Because I'm pretty sure it's not in neutral. Let's look here. See if we can find something kind of leathery. Ooh, that looks leathery, doesn't it? Oh, look at this one. This is it for sure. Look at that. That looks yummy leathery. That was so easy. Okay. We're definitely going to use that. I'm trying to think, do we want to use... I don't know what else we're going to do here. I'm kind of trying to think. Okay. Grunge. E, F, G. Do we do leather and lace? Leather and lace. Would probably have to be lace from Tsunami Rose. I don't know. Let's keep this out just in case we need it. Alright. I'm going to set that to the side there. We're definitely going to use this. Okay, so that's going to be the leather chair. Smear, I have no idea. Cluster and black and white. Black and white. Black and white could really be anything, really. It could be a newspaper. It could be a document. It very well may be a document. I gotta keep an eye out. I've got groceries coming today, and I've got some... Oops, excuse me. I've got the hiccups. I've got some deliveries coming today, so I gotta keep my eye out for the delivery person. What do we think here? Yes, ma'am. I think we're going to cut, let's see, we're going to cut this off the top because this isn't really needed. Alright, let's get rid of that. I ordered a new paper trimmer that should come with the groceries. I really would rather trim this side. Let's just trim a tiny little bit off this and see where we're at here. That's actually perfect. Okay. So we got that. That's going to be our background. So let's glue that down. Glue it down, glue it down. You could even do a stamp. That would be black and white, right? If you stamped a stamp onto white paper with black ink, that would be black and white. So yeah, black and white is a pretty easy one. You could do that in many different ways. Okay. See, we haven't done tomorrow's yet because it's going to be live. So there's that. Let's trim this. It's like stepping back into time a little bit. By the time you see this, you will have known what's on this page, but I don't. I don't know what's on it because I haven't done it yet. Okay, we've got leather, so we definitely have worn leather chair. That's definitely worn leather. Okay, so smear, cluster, black and white. Let's find a cluster. These animals. Oh, look at that one. I love that. I feel like that just goes with this. I think that goes just fine. So we're going to use that cluster. That was easy enough. That's going to go with that. So that'll be our cluster. Smear and black and white. Let's see. I kind of feel like what did we use to document? But it's going to have to be in black and white. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I don't know where that's from, but we could fold that. That would be a cool background though, so maybe not so much. Okay, let's find something here that we can stick in. It's going to be a black and white document. I don't know why that says rub-ons, because it's not really rub-ons anymore. What's this? Baxter Banner stoves. Superior clothing for men. I like that. Security, savings, and trust. What are these? Oh, this is a registration card for service. Maybe we'll do something with this. Let's do something with that. I think that makes sense. Let's just do something with this. Okay, documents. Put that back. Okay. Whoops. I accidentally took that out. Extra one out. Okay. Let's. We're gonna trim this. This was my great-grandfather's. It's a copy of it. So it's fitting that it would fit in my book. Okay. Black and white. Okay. I think we need to make this into some kind of a registration book. Let's do. I'm trying to think. Let's see if we've got a piece of. Well, that's just black. I kind of want to use navy blue though. Oh, there's brown. We could use brown. You know what? I really should use. Hold on, let me get a piece. I know what we're gonna use. Alright, hold on 1 second. Be right back. All right. I think we're gonna do this in army green, like there. All right, let me grab a pencil. Let's cut it right there. Watching Biddy Penny this morning. She got a new cutter. I have been wanting one that would score and cut. Had the, has a score as well. So that's why I ordered a new one. I finally found one that I thought looked like something that I would need. Okay. Let's... Okay, wait a minute. Then I could probably move some of this other stuff. Okay. Let's hold it right there. Okay. And that means we'll cut it right there. Right there. Perfect. Okay. Now, okay. Let's just all right. I want to age this. Even though it's black and white, I still want to age it. That one. This is my great-grandfather, Knipp, who actually, when I was doing family research about that line, that line is actually probably one of my very favorite lines that I researched. And part of it is because they came from Steubenville, Ohio. That's where they lived, and I can remember going there and visiting when I was younger, and not them, because they were already gone. You know what? Let's fold this way so that this is the cover. Okay. But their children, my great aunts and uncles, and cousins. So I have fond memories of that anyways, and so yeah, it was really pretty interesting to research their line. And his wife, my grandma, she was a Rigby. She actually came from England. He called her poor Irish trash, but she was really actually the furthest thing from that as could be. So I don't really understand. Wait, well, you know what? Let's rough this up. We need to make this look old. Like, this small corners because it's worn, not necessarily because it had corners. Okay. But anyways, yeah, she was from like royalty, so I think it's kind of funny that, you know, he didn't know that, because I traced her line clear back. And along that very same line, she was related to Winston Churchill, which is pretty cool. So I think it's because of her that I have such a fondness for British humor. Because I don't know, I like it. I like how, you know, in other countries they're more frank. I have such a hard time sometimes, you know, like reading between the lines and knowing what people's true intentions are, you know, and I feel like there's not as much guesswork there. Okay, let's just scuff this up. Okay. What year was this? His date of birth was September 11th, 1876. I think this is World War I. See, it says Steubenville, Ohio. His wife's name was Annie Kniff. William Joseph Kniff. This isn't a very good copy. It's kind of cool though. Okay, let's ink it now. You know, today this would just be on a computer file. There'd be probably no physical record of it at all. Now we don't have physical records of many things. Like, we don't even get our kids' report cards anymore. I mean, it's how weird things have gotten. When people go to, you know, document in the future, everything's gonna, you know, in one way, yes, it'll be more easily accessible to them. But in another way, they don't get all the, you know, really cool, like, ephemera type stuff, right? Because it doesn't really exist anymore. That's like, I have my original birth certificate, and it has a lot of information on it. But if I were to go get it reprinted, all that information that's on my original one would be not on it. They're not on the new ones, the newer ones. It's like they decided that information wasn't important. I really like this. It really looks old. Now I think let's I want to put something on the front of it. Like some kind of label or something. I'm almost thinking we need to make one. This is not what I was thinking. Where are... I gotta think about where these are. Nope, those are buckles. Nope. What did I do with those? See, things that I don't use often, I have trouble finding when I need them. I've got that. I have some paper ones too, though, somewhere. Because that's a metal one. What did I do with the paper ones is the question at hand. Hold on. Hippie Aerospace. New. Oh, here they are. These. Got a gray one, but that doesn't really look right. It actually probably needs to be black. I think that makes more sense. Okay. Let's dance. Okay, we need a little piece to go behind here. So we need something that's like that. Okay. Okay. You need to stamp some kind of number. Wait, what is this number? 3447. I know what we'll do. Let's see. Wait, this might be backwards. Wait, it might be 344. I think this should be 7. 447. Let's see. Yep. Okay. There we go. Okay. We'll just take it on the other side now. Grunge it on this side. Okay. This. Let's do this. Here. Okay. And then this whole thing can get glued on here. Like that. And then for smear, we're just gonna smear some ink across here. To make it kind of grungier, worn. And this is kind of picking this up because this paper is a little bit textured. I don't know if you can see that. What is this doing? Can you see how it's kind of, the paper's kind of textured? I don't know if you can see that, but it is. You'll have to take my word for it. I don't know how that just happened. That box just fell right out of there. Okay. Now that we've taken like a half an hour to make that. Which we shouldn't have, but oh well. Okay, so we've got that and that. Okay, we've done smear, we've got black and white, we have cluster, we have worn leather. Okay, so we just need to put this somewhere. We need to create a pocket. We need a pocket down here. Some kind of what if we used like a piece of a map? Wait. There we go. Let's use that. I want to use this. And trying to think how to do this. I feel like I want to, I only want it to like here. But if I do that, it's going to cover that. It's going to cover that whole thing up. I'm trying to think. I'm not sure this fits into our story anymore. Let's see. I kind of feel like, where were these animals? I kind of feel like words, photos, clips, postcards, plays. What is this one? Oh, I think I remember looking at these the other day. I did look at these the other day. And butterfly transportation. Let's see what this one is about. I think these are mostly cars. Music, postal, map. I don't know, I kind of feel like I might like this one. Because that could go there. This could go here. And it could go in there. I just feel like I kind of like that. I think I want to do this here. Let's age. You know what? Let's back this with something. Let's back it with something a little more sturdy here. I love using brown paper bag for sturdiness. It just makes good sense. Gives it enough stability that it's not quite so... Oh, okay, yeah, I did that right. I was like, oh crud, I put it on the wrong side, but I didn't. That would have been not good. Not the end of the world, but not good. Not what I wanted. Okay, now, this will be easier to do this. Oh, should we? Nah, let's not. Let's say we did. Let's not and say we did. We're going to put that there as a pocket. This is going to go here. This is our cluster. So let's stick that down. Okay. And we're going to... We're actually going to make this, I think, a tuck and not a pocket. Like that. That way we can just tuck that in there. I wanted to find, where is... I know I have ID cards somewhere, and I'm trying to think of where they are. If I were an ID card, where would I be? This is the question of the day. Hold on, I'm thinking. It takes a lot of brain power for me to think these days. Tickets. Dang, I have some really neat ones too. Where would I have put them? don't know. Clearly. If I knew. Birds. Oh, wait. Oh, I think I found them. I did find them. Look. Got a military ID cards. I'm pretty sure I have one of William Kniff. Somewhere in here. Unless I already used it, but I don't think I did. This is my grandpa, my other grandpa. See, there he is again. He was so cute. That's Daisy. Maybe I don't have one of him. Oh, I think I see it. No, that's Buzz. That's not even. I think we're going to use Daisy's because I don't think I have. We'll use Daisy's. Wait, did I have another one that wasn't that color? Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Yeah, I did. I have one that's that color. Let's use that color. I love these. These are my favorites that I've ever done. See how cool they are? I mean, they are really neat. They are for sure my favorite. I use those sparingly. Okay, so we'll tuck that into there. I feel like we need some stamps or something. Like maybe this. Maybe stamp that. Whoops. Ah, everything's falling out. That's the only bad thing about the way these come like this. They don't like to stay back in there. Okay. Let's see. Oops. Okay, we're gonna use that. I kind of feel like this US serial number, that one maybe. This department. This serial number. Stamp that somewhere. Put the stars somewhere. I don't know. What else do we have? Anything else? Destination. see here? Yeah, they will. Okay. All right. Let's do that one. That's good. Okay. Serial number. Destination. Okay. This one. I love this 5. Let's just stamp it up here somewhere. I wonder, did Tim's Holtz ever do any military ones? And if not, why not? Let's do this. Let's there we go. I like that. What do we think? Do we like it? I like it. I think it turned out kind of cool. Considering I had no clue that that's the way it was going at all. Alright. Let's stick some of this stuff away so we can go over what we've done. Alrighty. Can we zoom in? Zoom in. There we go. Can you see? Alright, let's see if we got everything done. Okay, the color, worn leather chair, we definitely got that, thanks to Margaret at 7th Plaza. Cluster, we did that. We've got a cluster right here that we've already made, but did that. Black and white. We have black and white in a lot of places. There's stamps, there's black and white on the map. The identification card is black and white. There's a black and white picture. That's black and white. And this ID card is black and white as well, which I think this turned out really cool. So we really got the black and white. And smear, we smeared ink on this to kind of age it. So we did it all. That was the action with smear. Element black and white, make a cluster, color, worn leather chair. Easy peasy. Oh, we need to write this on something. Let's write it on the back here. Let me grab a pen. The color was worn leather chair. The make was cluster. The element was black and white. And the action was smear. All right. We've got that on that page, and we're good to go. Alrighty. That's it for today, folks. Don't forget, what did I do with that? To get, if you don't have the list already, you can go on to the Abby Plays Crafting Facebook group and get it. This is actually the Take and Create for this month. You can do it any way you want. This is the way I did it. I made it so these fold out. That needs glued better. It's my bad. I need to put some tape or something on that. I made little tags there and a little tag on the back. But yeah, and this is just from an envelope that I opened up and made this little folio with it. And it's just, this kind of is like a foreshadow of things to come later in the month. I have some really cool, a really cool kit that I'm going to be dropping that has to do with kind of creators. And there's a bunch of papers that go with it as well, so that you can use or not use. It's totally up to you if you want to do it or not. All right, so that's available on my Ko-Fi. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Remember that crafting is cheaper than therapy, and we get to make really cool friends, and we get to make really cool things. And until next time, I'll catch you later. Ta-ta!